good. Sorted. How's it going, guys? We're making some rigs. That weather's horrible at the moment. Morning. What's up? How's it going? Not too bad. How's it going, Joe? Notification immediately. Leftover videos. Watch your live. Cheers, mate. Happy days. Right, Paul. We are making rigs. On the bad days, this is what I get up to. Little lobby lobster. Hello from Australia. I've waited all night. Shout out Australia. Right, Jay, how's it going? All good, thanks, Harvey. Just chilling out today. We got 4-6 winds and rain, so there's not a lot I can do. Has it gotten cold there yet? No, it's not that cold. It's just really wet and windy at the moment. Watching from the Philippines. Shout out the Philippines. Gonna make some little one up, one down rigs to start with. 3/0 hooks, just for like gilt heads and stuff like that. Because I plan to do a bit more like bream fishing, gilt heads, coochers, stuff like that. And obviously bass as well. I wouldn't mind doing some bait fishing for bass. So I haven't really done a lot of it in recent years, so that'd be a nice change for the videos. I'm actually really looking forward to getting out and doing a bit of fishing, like, you know. I've been doing a lot of foraging lately. Hello from the Caribbean. Have you ever eaten velvet swimming crabs? Next video. I have eaten them before, yes. But I did a video with a subscriber and he was brave enough to come out with me at 2 o'clock in the morning. So we did a prawn and velvet crab cook up. We foraged a load of them and put them all on the barbie. It was actually a really good night. So yeah, there's a velvet crab cook coming next. Want that wind to go as well, because I wouldn't mind going after the squid. I've got loads of rigs set up for them as well. You see, catch more bass and a shrimp net than on a rod. Yeah, tell me about it. What does velvet like to eat? Velvet is velvet crabs are a bit strange. They're like a cross between lobster and spider crab. They got that sweetness to them. Yeah, they're delicious. Really good eating. But you need a couple at least for a feed, you know. These days I've been fishing and caught some massive eels. I'm gonna go. Oh, happy days. Nice. I wouldn't mind doing a snot eel catch and cook sometime. I was thinking about going in the harbours and fishing for a few eels, and then I'll do like an old Chinese style where you do like barbecue eel and you can coat them in plum sauce and stuff. So that's definitely on the cards. I've got loads of different ideas that I'm going to try out. So I seen one where they got the eel and they deboned the backbone and sort of flapped the eel flat. It looked amazing what they were doing. Hey Jay, I hope it's all well. All good, thanks mate. Any crab you caught? I've never made a crab soup, no. No. That'd be a new one for me. I might try that one time actually. So I know in France they do stuff where they like, they catch a load of fish and stuff, they boil it all up and then blend it up. Like, I've forgotten what it's called. I wouldn't mind trying something like that. Has the coronavirus rules changed over there yet, Smash? Apparently they're bringing in social distancing again for people coming over. But apparently there's freakers over here now. So yeah, it's slowly getting worse again. I think it's like that in most places at the moment. It's silly. Anyone seen Mark Williams' new boat? It's a corker. I can't wait for the videos he's going to make. Alright, Abby. Crabs make good stock. Howdy. Just dropping by random streams. Cheers for joining, mate. Happy days. Not doing nothing special at the moment. We're just making rigs. What tides do you go out for the squid? Any tides. Usually when the squid come in, they're in to breed. Same as the cuttlefish. So they're usually around all the time, but mainly on a high water is when I'll target them. Because obviously they come in with the tide. Oh, shout out Hen Shooting. Any chance you could shout out Jake, Tyler and Bug, please? Shout out Jake, Tyler and Bug. What a legend. Oh, thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Awesome. Cheers, mate. Cheers, Alan. Yeah, apparently there's some big squid that got caught on these big tides. So they're definitely around. And I caught, in the next video you're going to see, I caught a squid in the shrimp net. That's a first for me. I've never done that before. Nothing better than just sitting in the shed, eh? Chilling out, making rigs. Need to get out and try catch one. Love squid, but would love to, would be great to catch and cook my own. Oh, honestly, Alan, there's nothing better. Same with any sort of seafood. You know, you can, you get a thrill out of like catching it, hunting it, and then bringing it home to cook or cooking it on the beach. It's brilliant, mate. It really is. How do you donate? Oh, there's super chat below, but you don't have to. I'm just happy for you guys to watch and hit the like button. This ain't nothing special, this live. I'm just making rigs and having a chat with you guys because it's raining. So I went through, like, I think every fisherman's got it, like a big pile of old rigs. I went through it before. I was sitting in Jen's room and I was just cutting all the hooks and all the rest of it off. It took me ages. Like, I've got to get out of the habit of using a rig and then throwing it in my tackle box. It's a bit of a waste of fishing tackle as well, to be fair. Because I make my rig bodies for like flapper rigs out of 60 to 80 pound line for the main body, you can reuse this countless times and just put traces on. But I've got a bad tendency to just cut it off my line and throw it in my tackle box. So yeah, I'm going to try and stop that. Good day from Australia, mate. Cheers from Ohio. I think that French seafood is called... I can't even pronounce that, Ravi. I'm not the best reader in the world, mate. Sorry. You ever thought about getting a boat? Yes, definitely. I will do when I'm on the roads though. Because at the moment, I just ride around on a push bike making my videos. So, yeah, having a boat's going to be a nightmare. Are crab nooses legal over there? I believe they are, but I don't know anyone that uses them, to be honest. I personally, I was going to make a video where I made a cage and put some little nooses on it, but I didn't like the thought of if I lost it one day, then like that bait ball's going to be on the bottom with loads of nooses on, and all the crabs are just going to get tangled in it. So I didn't like that idea, so I never did that one. Yeah, Spain is very popular, Devon. Yeah, crabs, and France, Spain, France, Portugal, velvet swimming crabs are very popular. And they're delicious, like for good reason. They are actually very delicious. And they are in like a huge abundance as well. So like it's quite a sustainable thing as long as everyone don't hammer them, you know. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I got 5. So this would be 6. 6 gilt-edged rigs should do. I've noticed you don't eat edible crabs. Any reason, mate? Just because they're not big enough and shooting. Yeah, that's the only reason. Like in that subscriber video I did a few days ago, we found a brown crab, but it was out by about 3mm. They've got to be quite big to be legal size. That's the reason why, mate. We find them in abundance, but we don't often find the keepers very much because they're usually out in deeper water in the sand. But they do come in now and again, so you like it's always now and again that you find them. What's the most amount of gear you've lost in one cast when it's snapped off? It happens to all of us. Worst feeling when you get oh yeah, that's the worst, when you like you've just baited up your rigs and stuff and then you go for the ultimate cast and it's like bang. Yeah, I've never lost more than one rig on a cast. I've always just like, you know, the second cast I've always been a bit timid and just like dinked it out. But in a session I've lost countless rigs because we do a lot of conger fishing in snaggy ground. Like it's inevitable you're going to lose gear. So I've probably lost 12 rigs in a session. That is frustrating, I must admit. Do you ever take part in local competitions? I used to. Me and Inglorious used to do really well. We used to come out with loads of trophies because we fish quite often, you know. Yeah, we were in the GSAC, the Guernsey Sea Anglers Club, and every year we'll have some sort of trophy or medals or something, you know. Yeah. But I didn't like the idea of just fishing for a piece of metal. So I'm not really a competitive person like that. The worst is when you forget to set your drag and you lose your rod. Yeah, I don't do that very often because I've seen so many people do that when conger fishing, especially at the lighthouse. People will flick a rod out and think that a conger won't pull your rod in. Next minute it's doing somersaults over the railings and it's gone. So that's quite funny. Right, traces, eh? These are just one up, one down rigs. I usually make them about the length of my arm to my shoulder, just here, and that's a good all-round size, you know. And then obviously the traces will come down halfway to the rig, and then the bottom one I make a bit longer because they don't really tangle that often. All right, Earl, I'm making rigs, mate. The weather's so bad at the moment. Is there a season for lobsters and crabs? No. You can catch lobsters all year round here, but winter time the bigger lobsters tend to move off. So that's when we target more like the squid, the bream, the bass, you know, stuff like that. But if you go foraging, you can always find one now and again, you know. But like at the moment, there's loads around, but they will move off. Right, 3 hooks. That's how I buy my hooks, guys, in bulk. Then you don't have to keep going back for them, you know. One down. Always make the bottom snood a lot longer, because usually that's 9 times out of 10 that's the one you're going to get your gilt head on. Have you ever caught a legal brown crab off the shore? Yeah, I found quite a few, mate. But like I say, it just doesn't happen too often. I'm patiently waiting for you to catch a huge lobster in your next video. It's going to happen eventually. We've got some serious lobster grounds now that we've found. We've been experimenting a lot this year in like different spots. And it's actually producing really well. So we've been quite lucky. How's the crab pot doing? Did you lose them? No, I've still got the crab pot. I just haven't baited it in a few weeks because it just doesn't produce. So probably on the smaller tides now, I'll go back out and I'll sort it all out. Ba, 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 ba. Last vid was quality smash. Cheers, mate. Do you ever pole fish for crabs? No, not often. When you go squid fishing, I'm more pumped than you. Soon as we were going to go yesterday, but yeah, the rain came in, so we couldn't go. When you might, I'll probably be fishing soon as I get a break in the weather. I'll be fishing. Smash, thought you'd give it a spanner. I've got enough spanners. Yo, Smashy, which part of China is Sam from? End of the day, I don't give out too much spanners because they're only there to take the spam comments out, you know. I don't want to give too many people a spanner and then they just get clogged up. Right. My niece says hello. Can you say hi to her, please? Her name's I can't even pronounce that. Adzra. Sorry if I screwed up your name. When are you going to catch fish in the night again? I like those videos. That's what I'm setting up for, Daniel. One down. I don't do fly fishing very often. I wouldn't mind trying it one time. Shout out Clifton Chili Club, what ledge? Overall, what's the best season for your fishing, Jay? It depends. Fishing over here is good all year round. It just depends what you want to target. You can catch bass all year round. This time of year is like squid, cuttlefish, big congers. But yeah, like all year round you can catch fish here. So there's not really a particular season that I like, you know what I mean? What bait do you use to land? Is a smash? I won't tell you. I don't know much about braid line. Have been a long time since I fished. Used to use monofilament. I only use braid for either on the boat or my spin fishing, like for bass and stuff. I don't use it for my shore fishing. Whenever I finish your latest video, I like to go back on your old videos of the cockles, scallops or Venus clam foraging. I really love those and keep on rewatching it. Ah, legend, thank you. Oi Scott, I wanna come. I'm a bream magnet. Oh, there we go, it's old Stephen Edwards. That's a subscriber that came with me in the next video. Can't get the basso wassos. I'm going down for velvets later, mate. I reckon nicer than scallops. They are good, eh? Where are you from? Guernsey Channel Islands. What's the worst shellfish or fish you have ever tasted? Probably a limpet. A raw limpet. It was disgusting. You ever try saltwater fly fishing? I haven't. I've heard a lot of people catch a mullet on the fly gear, but yeah, it is what it is. Do you like sea snails? Yeah, sea snails are nice. Earl found one the other day on the beach. Sorry, just get in. You don't have to apologise, Charlie. Any reason you don't use braid for your shore fishing? Because it hasn't got much rubbing resistance. Usually, if you're fishing braid, you want to be off a beach, because if it's snaggy ground and your braid hits the rocks, it's just going to snap. Braid's nice and strong and stuff, but it just doesn't have much abrasion resistance. That's the only reason I don't use it. And like, because we fish on an island, like 90% of our fishing is done on mixed ground or rough ground. So yeah, braid just doesn't work for the bottom here. I'm good, thanks, John. How's it going? What's the worst fishing accident you have ever had? Probably the time when I was about 16, I think, something like that. And I was crab wheel fishing alone. And where I was crab wheel fishing, it's like a flat part and then it drops 6 feet. And what I did is I accidentally walked backwards off that drop and landed on my head. And I woke up in a pool of blood. Yeah, big egg on my head. And yeah, so I packed up my fishing gear and went home. That was my worst one, pretty much. But yeah, I was covered. My whole face was covered in blood. But yeah, I haven't had no, touch wood, I haven't had no accidents in recent years. But apart from riding my push bike into a wall. Same here. Huh. Jay, have you done any LRF fishing for any species? I've done, yeah, I've done. I used to have a little 1.5 foot fishing rod that I used to go in the rock pools with and catch like little scorpion fish and the gobies, the blennies and stuff. But I haven't done no videos on it, to be honest. I might do one soon. Got my first bass last week. Thanks to some of your top water lure tips. What time of day or tide state do you think is best for bass? 2 hours before low tide in the spots that I fish. Yeah, if you've got a bit of chop, usually that brings the bass closer in for some reason, because like everything's getting turned up. But even on a calm night though, if you're tweaking like a panic prey or a pachenko or something, the bass will come from quite a long way away and nail it. But 2 hours before low tide, I find the bass seem to harbour up in certain areas. But a lot of bass fishing is just trial and error, trying to find those spots where the bass lay. Yeah, that's the biggest tip for bass fishing, is just trying to find those spots where the bass hold up, you know. They say these are a size 3.0, but they're a very small 3.0. What's your biggest shore caught bass on lure? Is about £7. On bait, it's double figure. But yeah, lure's about £7. Would you ever eat or catch a shark? Probably not. When are you uploading the next video? I haven't decided yet, to be honest. It's all ready to go. But I know that I can't go fishing for the next couple of days because of the bad weather. So I might upload it tomorrow. Oh, that was rubbish. Do you use sink sliders for any of your fishing? No. What bait should I use for bass? If you can get worm or peeler crab, that would be my top bait, or any sort of worm baits will do you fine. If a bass is hungry, it's pretty much going to eat anything, to be fair. I've caught bass on long nose before, garfish. So if they're hungry, they'll eat pretty much anything, but like the best baits would be like worm baits, peeler crab, worm. There's quite a few. Like a whole squid, that will catch some big bass if they're around. Spearing shouldn't be far off with the warmer weather over there, hey? Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna do some spearfishing as soon as the weather calms down and the water clears up, definitely. When you watch the live stream on your TV and on your mobile phone, so you didn't miss anything. Greetings from Germany, my dude. Ha! Legend. Cheers, mate. Do you have flounder there? And if so, winter summer fish? We used to get a lot of flounder, but not anymore. It's a rare catch to find a flounder now. We used to get them in the harbours, but because they dug out the harbours and stuff and they moved the ragworm beds, the yeah, all the flatfish seem to have just disappeared here. Even the place in Seoul, you used to be able to go out at early hours in the morning as that sun's coming up and you can catch plaice all the time. But now, you're lucky to even get one little one. So yeah, the flatty fishing over here is terrible. Apart from like on the banks for the turbot and the brill and stuff, that's a different story. But yeah, as for shore fishing for flatfish, you just don't get them in the numbers anymore. But like we get twice the amount of bass and gilthead bream though. We get gilthead bream all year round now, where it used to be just a summer species that would come here for a couple of months and then they'd disappear. But they've made residency here now, so yeah, you can always catch giltheads. It's not a bad thing, really. Aren't top knots a form of flounder? They are. They're not very good to eat though. My dad often refers my brother as a goat because he always eats leather meats. What fish would you say would be the best reference to that? No idea. What lure would you suggest to catch bass? Most lures will catch bass. Scary Zeal's my favourite, but there's plenty of lures that will catch them. Shallow divers, Numuras. There's loads. Most decent bass lures will catch a bass. Didn't notice the YouTube notification until now. Sharing does work. What do you like better, fishing or rock pooling? I love it all. I don't mind. As long as I'm out on the beach, I don't mind. Big fan of your channel, mate. Great catch the other night. Out with Sam, 3 Larrys. Great video, thanks, mate. Jordan, Scotland. Cheers, Jordan. Appreciate that, mate. Oh, you're inglorious. Come down on the dude. Red carpet. I don't want no red carpet, mate. I'm a rebel. Old captain. Yeah, Inglorious found his lobster pots. I believe some foragers got them out for him. Yo, Smash, have you ever seen Rex Hunt fishing? I have. I grew up on Rex Hunt and Matt Hayes and Henry Gilby and all them lot. Quite a few others as well, River Monsters. Enjoy your show. Cheers, mate. I've never tried poke poling. I'm envious of you, Smash. Haven't gone fishing in 4 months now, still in lockdown here in Melbourne, Australia. Only allowed out 1 time a day. Wow, that's mad. Gone fishing, kissing them, throwing them back. Wow. You would be good on Bear Grylls, The Island. I'd thrive on there. I'd be pulling up crayfish left, right and centre. Smash, love the channel. Hope you have noticed something glorious, has a sparkling resemblance to the topefish. He does. Hi Smash Dano, been away for 8 months at sea. Your vids have kept me going. Next month home. Oh, nice one, mate. I don't do any coarse fishing, no. Are you going to do a giveaway for squid fishing? No, probably not. The last giveaway I did was like 5k subs or something, and that was a nightmare. So many people entered it. It was just a nightmare. Definitely not going to do it at 80 odd K or whatever we are at. My uncle takes me rock pool and I love it. Yeah, it's surprisingly satisfying going around looking at all the creatures, eh? That's what I love about the foraging. Is like you never know what you're going to come across as well. Are there more lobsters in the rock pools or out in deeper water where the traps for them? It depends where you are, because a lot of the time we're in gullies, not rock pools. So like it leads out to the main water, and what we do is we go right to the back of the gullies and walk our way up, and often the lobsters are trying to walk out to the sea. But sometimes, like that last video, we found a big pool and there was just lobsters everywhere. So it just depends if you're lucky to find a good spot or not. Because often once you found a decent spot where lobsters are there, if you go back to that on the next big tide, you'll find more. They'll always be there. My school friends trip. The first thing I do is go to the rock pools and catch anything I find. That's the best way to do it. Is just go jump in, get stuck in, find some creatures. So many lives lately. Keep it up. Cheers, mate. It's just because of the bad weather, really. I can't get out and make my videos, so why not go live? Where is Sam? Sam's at work. When you go out at night, is there any other people as well? Sometimes. Yeah, it just depends on the day, really. There is a lot of other foragers over here, so yeah, we do come across people now and again. Did they ever ask you for tips? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We see quite a lot of people. More and more people lately are asking for photos more than tips. Which is cool. Makes me feel a bit weird because I'm a bit of a rebel. Haven't seen you take any razors lately, Jay. It's because of the algae bloom. No, the algae bloom's gone now, mate. Yeah, that would have all died back a bit. But we went the other day and I accidentally deleted the video where we went gaper clam and razor clam digging. And we had a load of them as well. But yeah, bloody... I made a boo-boo and I deleted the video by accident. celeb. Far from it. Does the full moon have any effect on lobstering? No. The thing is, the bigger the tide, the better for lobsters, because you can get further out. Yeah, that's it really. That's what happens, Dan, when you got a good attitude. Smash, if the rules were reversed with Inglorious, do you ever think you would comment on his videos the way he does yours? No idea. I don't even know what he's saying. I'm sorry, I'm missing a lot of comments, guys. How are them SD cards holding up in that plastic bag? Yeah, that's not too bad. I sense some tension between you two boys. Nah, there's no tension. I've got no animosity towards anyone. Me and Dan have just known each other for a very long time, so we swear at each other, we call each other names, but we're still friends at the end of the day. That's just the way we've always been. Friendly banter, exactly. No tension between me and Smash. We're best mates, exactly. Yeah, it's just good old banter, that's all it is. You're both a great double act, that's for sure. Cheers, Pat. Yes, but you keep a good attitude, Smash. That's just my sense of humour, though. I always try and stay positive. Doesn't matter what I'm going through in my life, I'll always try and be positive, because it always comes out good in the end. That's a good tip for anyone in here. Try and think, if there's a bad situation, try and pick the good out of it. Just like this, I got bad weather, so I decided to chat to the Smash fam and make some rigs. Where if I was sat inside, I'd be a miserable little shite by now. At the end of the day, you can change any situation that you can't control. Yeah, that's it. Might make some conga rigs in a minute. Feeling some conga rigs. Make a corona lure. How many years does it take a spider crab to grow until it's a keeper size? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you that. Have you tried the new local? I don't know what you mean, mate. Going to drop off my missus at work, then come back to do some homeschool with my child. Hopefully you're still live. Maybe, mate. Please go step by step with your eel rig. Okay, mate, I will do. Definitely. Do lobsters and crabs go to deeper water in the winter? Love you and Inglorious. Keep up good work. Yes, they do. Yeah, big lobsters tend to go out in the winter. But there's always lobsters around. There's always like the odd one or two in the holes. So like we could always find them, you know. But yeah, for the most part, the big lobsters especially, they go out to deeper water. All we need is a gilt head. Do, 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 do. If you notice, I check every hook that I'm putting on. Because like often when you buy bulk bag of hooks, like you'll have ones that are bent in slightly or haven't got a prong on them, or so like especially for gilt heads, you want your hook to be really sharp, really strong, no faults in it. What's your biggest Okay. We're back. We are back. I'm wanting to go get a rod and reel for eels. What do you recommend? At least a 12-foot rod. Probably anything up to an 8-ounce weight, casting weight. That should be strong enough to pull an eel up. Get a strong reel. It depends how much you want to spend, to be fair, mate. But your main point is that it's got to be very strong, and the reel, because you will bend the spool and break stuff very easily with them. Yeah, like I use the Penn Fathoms 25 ends, but they're quite expensive. They're like 100 and something quid each. And I use the Daiwa wing casts because they're brilliant rods for it. But yeah, it depends what your price range is. Sorry, Jay. I meant to say, have you tried the new Nobi lure that are on Facebook? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Watched you eating conger eel. Tell me it's nice. Or I've watched you eating conger eel. Tell me, is it nice or bland? It's nice. It doesn't smell too good when you cook it, but when you eat it, it's actually nice. Did your video yesterday get taken down? No, I took it down. I don't usually keep the lives up unless there's a lot of content in them, you know. Conger rigs, big barrel, big three-way swivel, 150-pound line. And I just blood knot it. A lot of people say that they slip. I've never had one slip. If you go 3 turns like that, and you go through, and then back through the loop, it's Tox Blood Knot. And then, you need to yank it. So there we go, look. Get that on there, and I wrap it around my hand, and give it a big old tug. There you go. And that will never come undone. Yeah, solid. And what I've got is about 2 foot, something like that. Then a big old 8/0 mustard hook. And same again, just a Tox Blood Knot. Once that's singed down, see, that ain't going anywhere. There we go. I haven't got no 10-pound line on me, but what I do is on this pot right here, I put 10 to 15-pound line. Make sure it's a lot weaker, this pot, than what your main line is. So this, so you can break the lead off, and then you can obviously pull the fish up. And that's it. That's standard conger rig. Nothing special. Really easy, and that will land you any conger that you catch. We are not allowed to target or fish for them. Yeah, you're not allowed to target or fish for tuna over here, or the UK for that matter. Right, people do catch them as bycatch from shark fishing and stuff. Lots of tuna here recently. Yeah, they're absolutely everywhere at the moment. Every year we seem to see more and more of them, eh? They're coming in force, the old tunas. Have you done a mussel cook up yet? No, I probably won't. just because the mussels over here are mainly in the harbours, and yeah, you don't eat anything from a harbour. Can a mod please put a link for Smash's merch? Oh, cheers, Skyquake. Any reason why you're not allowed to target tuna? That's the yeah, I don't know. I believe we should have a quota over here. Oh, shout out Clifton. That's my merch below, guys. Thanks, guys. I take it someone's mentioned it. The amount of time I've seen jump out of the water. Yeah, mad, eh? It's 7 AM here. Nice. Why don't you eat anything from a harbour? Because of anti-foul. There's many reasons. Like, there's a lot of dead animals in the harbours as well, and that obviously breeds diseases and parasites. Anti-foul is like, you're gonna get copper poisoning, and like there's just so much crap in there that yeah, just don't eat it. I've done it before in the past, yeah, but I'm not advertising anyone to do it, trust me, because it can make you violently ill, and in some cases it could kill you. So just, yeah, just avoid it. It's in the UA. No, it stopped us fishing for tuna. All right. Has there been any effort to clean a harbour for pollution? No, it's gonna happen because there's so much bycatch and stuff from fishermen and that. So all the dead animals are on the bottom of the sea from getting thrown overboard, and obviously they rot down, and it causes a lot of bacteria. Right, there's some bacteria that will not cook out when you cook the animal. So that's the thing that you've really got to watch out for, you know. And that can make you violently ill or possibly kill you. So, yeah, tip of the day: stay away from harbours. Like, you can go there and have a look at the creatures, but just don't eat anything. Right, I've got 6 flapper rigs made up, or 1 up, 1 down rigs. Depends how technical you want to be. Just ordered myself some merch. Oh, thanks, Jamie. I appreciate that, mate. Nice one. Oh, the Eels Edible. I see you catch a bunch all the time. Yes, they are very edible. A link should come up on the device under the video description. Just checked phone and laptop. And it's there, trying to figure out why people can't see it. Not everyone can see the merch banners. It even says that. I had a message the other day that said that it won't show up to 100% of the people. It might show up to 70%, something like that. What was I doing? I've forgotten. Bit of cold coffee. Have you ever had a pet? I've had snakes. I bred snakes as well. One time I had 35 snakes in my room, because my 2 adults, they bred and they had a ton of eggs, and someone at the aquarium said that I wouldn't be able to breed them. So I tried, and it bloody worked. I hatched every single one, and then I was stuck with a load of bloody snakes. Yeah, I've had snakes. I've had a water dragon. Oh, I loved my water dragon. I called it Godzilla. It was the length of my arm. Yeah, I've had all sorts of pets, but like no fluffy animals, more just reptiles. So I need to help Smash. I don't know what rigs to make. Did your girlfriend's dad like the lobster? Yes, he had a lobster sandwich, Stephen. Lobster sandwich. A lot of people over here get like a crab and make a sandwich out of it, or a lobster. Alright, those need to go in the rig wallet. I need to get some 1/0 hooks as well for the smaller species. What time of the day does the rum and coke find its way out? It doesn't find its way out very often, but it does now and again on a live. I'm not a big drinker, see? Ever thought of getting a saltwater fish tank? I have thought about it, but I'm not not that much into it, to be fair. I haven't got the time to look after it. How long have you known Dan? Since we were kids. I used to knock around with his brother. Yeah, so I've been a friend of Dan's family for a seriously long time, since we were little bloody toddlers. Smash, I'm rather jealous that I'm at work and you're not. That's all good, mate. You'll get there in the end, Dan. Your lobster cooks look so tasty. Sadly, I can't eat lobster, but may try it with some bass or bream. Go for it, mate. Seeing the comments, trying to figure out why people couldn't see, so looking to get the link, etc. Cheers, dude. Oh, fair play. What rig should I make? I need some 6-0 hooks. I don't have many of them. Oh well, I just won't make any. Rig making gets so boring in the end, doesn't it? It's like, oh, can't be bothered. Oh, at least I've got 6 for gilt heads. I'll go get some clams in a minute. I'll show you how many clams that we dug the other day. And I've only got half of them in my freezer. Have you been approached by any sponsors to showcase their products? Yes. I get offers every month for people like sponsorships and that, but I'm not that interested at the moment. But a smash head, apparently not all can see, but hey, it's all good. It is what it is, eh? End of the day. But no, thanks for promoting it though, guys. Like that can stay there. That can get packed up. I'm trying to keep my shed tidy for once. Yeah, I'll go get the clams and I'll show you what we dug. Check that out. That's clam baits. We do this every year where we go on a big clam forage and we dig all our gilt head bait, and this will last us a whole year. But this is only half of it. And I accidentally deleted the bloody video. Yeah, so we had a ton of clams. Long line on the beach. No, I don't long line. Yeah, got loads of bait, mate. And that's only half of it, Dan. Oh, why did Charlie get timed out then? He only said inglorious as swearing. Yeah, so we've got tons of bait. And that's why I'm making these rigs up. Yeah. But in my other box freezer at my mum's house, we've got about the same amount in there as well. And that will last us all the way till next year now. So we're sorted. You can only get offended by a swear word if you let it get to you. Just ignore it. Yeah, that wasn't a bad comment. That wasn't worth blocking someone over. Mods are getting trigger happy. He keeps whining like a little girl. Yeah, he's only a kid though, man. Dee 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 dee. Weird, all can see. All can see it. Alright. If too many people get blocked for no reason, I'll just take the mods off. I don't mind. But, I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind squid fishing tonight. Shall I just get the old waders on and the waterproofs and just go for it? Glad I missed some drama. Alright David, how's it going, mate? What's in the rod tubes behind you? Oh, that's spin rods. There we go, look. That's my pen regiments, and in here, I'll show you guys. That's my old pen regiment, that one, and in the other one I've got my Sonic rod. My old Sonic. I miss my Sonic, it was a beast. Where is it? I'll show you. There we go. That's my old Sonic. I epoxied Smash Fish on YouTube on it. It actually looked pretty cool at the time. But yeah, I glued a new eye on it. So this is like a wrasse rod that I'm going to use for like wrasse fishing and just playing around really. Alright Jay, you all good? Yeah, I'm good, thanks mate. Made a load of rigs up, ready for some gilt heads, David. Looking forward to doing some fishing now. When will you go diving for Larry's? Maybe sometime. I'm just happy foraging for him at the moment. Which is your favourite rod reel combo, mate? For spin fishing, definitely the pen regiments. They've just got a good whip to them as well, you know. But like for conger fishing, it's definitely these. The pen fathoms with the dial wing cast. I even use those for bream, bass, because they've got a sensitive tip, but they've got a big backbone in them, so you can pull the big fish up. Do you watch other YouTube fishing channels? Yeah, I watch quite a few. When you go and gilt fishing, mate, big ones coming in now. There's loads of big ones, April. Up to £10.5, that's mental. But yeah, I'm just waiting on the rain to do one, to be honest with you. Yeah. There was something I was supposed to do in here, but I can't remember. Have you ever used a rubber rugby for conger fishing? I don't know what you mean by that, to be honest. Hey guys and girls, Twisted Fisherman. What's the video not live? What the video not? I don't know what you're on about. More eel rigs. Yeah, I can do. I made one. I've got quite a few left in my rig bag, so I'm not really into making them at the moment. Just stick to your waterproofs on and go only. I might do. Have you tried the Trident tackle yet, mate? I haven't, no. Right, I've got up and overs. I've got conger rigs. Right, these go in there. Beautiful. Ah, we are ready for gilt head season. Just survived Hurricane Teddy over. Oh, was it? Oh, I'm glad you're alright then, mate. Bloody hell. So cheap and very good. Roto clips are ace. Alright. Is it legal to forage female lobsters with full eggs on them? It is legal, yes. But I don't know anyone that does it, to be honest with you. There's not much point, otherwise you're gonna mess up the future, you know? Three, 4, 5. I got six conger rigs. Is that enough? It's not enough, is it? Smash fishing, woohoo! Have you ever eaten caviar? I was looking on the internet the other day at some royal sturgeon caviar, and it's 80 quid for a little tin. I'm not paying that, no way. Well, I get it that it's good stuff, but I'm not paying 80 quid for a tin of fish eggs. No way. I did look at it because I wanted to go to the fish shop and get a bit of tuna on my next vlog, and I was going to do sesame seeds tuna steak, so you can cut it into nice little slivers, and then I was going to put caviar on and make it all like fancy and stuff. Nah, it's gone out the window now. I'm not paying 80 quid for some fish eggs. No. What did that tackle bag set you back, mate? I'm keen to buy one. These are brilliant. I haven't had it very long. I've only had it about 3 weeks. But they're brilliant. I paid 40 quid for this from a fisherman that hurt his neck, so he couldn't fish anymore. I don't know how much they are new, but they're brilliant, mate. I thought they might have been a bit uncomfortable, but they're not. They're actually really good. Yeah, so very impressed. Very impressed. Have you ever catch and cooked a brill? No, not on the channel. I've caught a brill before and I've eaten them before, but never on the channel. Why is caviar so expensive? I don't know. Did you? I got one of Amazon. They are brilliant. Oh, nice. I'll bugger it. Let's make a couple of conger rigs. Why not? Hi Smash, really enjoy your vid. Thanks from Portsmouth. Cheers, Simon. Nice one. Bugger it, let's make a load of conger rigs, why not? I've got a few hooks here. One, two. What I use as well, I use freeways, or I use 500-pound test barrel swivels for my conger rigs. It just depends what I've got, so either one of these I'll use. Really strong freeways or barrel swivels. Will you be going anywhere else in the UK to fish or forage? Yes. I got plans to go to Wales. I got plans to go where Earl's fishing is. I've forgotten where he is, but I want to go there. And there's quite a few places. Wouldn't mind doing like a little UK tour, going to different spots for a week. Still driving North East Cape. No. Yeah. Right, let's just make them for now. All we need is a big conger. Earl is from Cumbria. There we go. That's where I'll be going. If you come to Wales, I'll go for a fish with you, Smash. Yes, sound, Greg. Where did you come up with the name Smash? It's because if you see the amount of scars on my hands, I smash everything to pieces, including myself. You can get black lumpfish caviar from Alaska for £5, or salmon caviar, 40 quid a jar. Alright, I'll have to have a look, because I only had a quick glimpse and I only seen the really expensive one. And I was like, I'm not paying that, no way, not for a bit of caviar. Guaranteed efficient. Alright, sound. I take it, you're a Beatles fan by your singing. Yeah. All we need is love. That's what me and Sam usually sing if there's no fish biting. Port Talbot of Wales. Oh, sound. Got a lot of people from Wales that watch. Ugh, I always see your comments. Those come to sturgeon, which are rare and prehistoric looking. Yeah, I've heard that's the most expensive caviar, isn't it? Is the sturgeon. Well, I'm no expert on it, but yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it though. Like just as a one-off though, just to get a bit of caviar. Bit of caviar. Including me. Smash. Is it best to forage after a huge storm, or are you better to wait? No, after a big storm you can find more scallops and clams and stuff that get washed up. Especially if there's a big surf running, like you could do really well. One down. A few sturgeon in Cumbria River. Alright. What's your favourite junk food? Junk food. I don't know. Junk food. That's a good question. I don't know. Probably Maltesers. I love Maltesers. Why do you think all those whales got beached in Tasmania? I have no idea. I heard there's a lot of different stories about like whales and stuff, and like the echolocation from the like submarines and stuff, but I couldn't tell you if it's true or not. So much of a whale of a time. What's your biggest blonde ray from the shore? I've never had a blonde ray from the shore. I've only had small eye. It's the only thing with conger rigs, they wreck your hands. How many types of fish actually have teeth local to you? Quite most of them, to be fair. All of the bream species do. Yeah, most fish have some sort of teeth. What's your favourite brand to use? Brand of what? Reel, rig? You have to elaborate on that, mate. Name top 5 bream fishing destinations around the world if you could travel anywhere. If I travelled around the world, I wouldn't be fishing for bream. I'd want to go to Costa Rica and get some rooster fish, and probably go to Australia and get some GTs and stuff. There's definitely, I've got a bucket list, that's for sure. Can you do some mackerel vids for me, please? It depends. The mackerel are starting to move out now, mate, so I can give it a go, but it's going to be probably more garfish and stuff now. How far is Guernsey from South Pacific? I don't know. Got the knot, thanks. It's the same one I use. Oh, sound tip, John. Yamashita squid jigs in Guernsey yet? I don't think so. We've got the... Oh, I've forgotten what they're bloody called. I'm a bit brain dead today. Well done, Jay. You've got that rig tying down. Yeah. Amount of conger rigs I've made over the years, trust me. The name of the knot I just did is a Tox Blood Knot. So you can see, twist it a few times. You go through the loop and then back through the other loop, just like that. And you can pull it down, get the scales on it, and you wrap your hand around, give it a good old tug. And once that's singed down, that will never go anywhere. Guernsey is in the English Channel, South Pacific, other side of the world. I hope that helps. Oh, thanks, Clifton. How old are you? I'm 28 years old. Gonna be 29 in November. Smash Mix had some squid jigs from China made. Look like... Oh, they could have been. Maybe. That's the only knot I use, only braid. It's a uni. Yeah, I use the uni for braid to mono and stuff like that. But for like rig tying and stuff, just a Tox Blood Knot, it'd be fine. Never slip. Do you have homemade feathers? No. My dad makes his own homemade feathers and stuff. Are you bring fishing today? I could be going fishing today. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. I just want that weather to do one. Because then it'd be sound. I could actually get out and do some fishing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you planning to go squid fishing, squidding tonight? Possibly, South Coast. I'm not too sure yet. Lucky bugger, I'll be... Are you going live? I probably won't go live just because of the weather. I can get away with it with the GoPros because I've got the wind slayers and stuff. Hands beaten up now. Sorted. Your dad ever been out lure fishing with you off rocks? That would be a good video. No, my dad definitely doesn't do that sort of stuff. He's all about the boat and crab pots and fishing with, like, you know what I mean? He's not a shore fisherman. I'm using 150 pound mono for my congers. That's usually more than enough for the congers, you know. Can you do some cod fishing when the winter comes? It just depends. Pull your sleeve over your hand. That will help stop the line biting your skin. Yeah, good point. What a fine idea there, Clifton. What type of fish is whitefish? Bass, cod, whiting, pollock. There's quite a few. That's 7. Squid are in now, mate, at the moment. Bobby Wright, shout out. Is Dano okay? He's not been live yet this week. I have no idea. I'm sure he's fine. He's probably having a little break or something. It's a rubbish trick, that one. Always check there's points. I know you've said in the past you don't like freshwater fishing, but could you make a badass video fishing in Loch Ness? Smash would definitely catch the monster. I'd catch the Loch Ness monster. I'd bring my conger rigs. What did you think of the YouTube vid I sent you? I've seen you do stuff like that. I don't know, Gary. I can't remember. I get sent loads of links to videos and stuff, so I watched most of them. I just can't recall which one you were talking about, mate. Seagull slow-mo, please. Sorted. All we need is a big conger or a gilt head. Can you do some blenny fishing, please? I can do some mini species if you like. I can't say when, but yeah, I'll do one time. Do seagulls ever try to steal your cat? Yes, they do. When Germans occupy? Oh, I missed the comment. Sorry. When you come to Australia, you'll have plenty of fishing, a bed meal, and full fridge, mate. Ah, legend. That will happen one day because Australia's definitely on my bucket list. I wouldn't mind going actually, like, going with an expert and going and have a look at some snakes as well. I'd love to do that. Right, that's sorted. That's sorted. All we need now is some £10 line. That'd be cool. £10 line. Big bags, big bags. Big bags. Smash, so I ever make... No, I haven't made squid ceviche because I tried it on the live raw and it was disgusting, but I didn't prep it very well. I just cut a chunk off. Have you ever fished for wrasse on the harbour wall? Yes. QE2 Marina is brilliant for it as well, to be honest. me and Inglorious, if we weren't doing well in the competition, we used to go down the QE2 marina and just like hammer a load of wrasse, and it would bring us loads of points in the competition. Prawn trawler, Australia smash. Oh, cool. Not too long. Ormer season, mate. Oh, I can't wait. First thing I'm doing, first video, I promise you it's going to be an Ormer burger. No fighting, kids, yeah? Keep the chat sensible. This time of day, I'll have a lot of kids watching, so please keep it respectful. That's why I'm not swearing myself or nothing like that. It's because I want to be respectful to the young generation. I don't mind at night time so much because they'll be in bed, but yeah, try and keep this chat respectful, guys. Hey, my dude, I usually don't see your live vids as it's the wrong time of day here in New Zealand. Can you shout out Tristan and Jada for me, please? It's my kids and they love your vids. Awesome. Shout out Kristen and Jada. Happy days, mate. Have you still got your tackle hidden under the bed? Nah, it's all in the shed now, mate. I'm 13. Yeah, there'll be a lot of young lads in here and young kids in here. So I just want the chat to be a bit more respectful. Night time we can go hell for leather and have some beers and it's all good. Did you see the video Blue Gabe made? A squid catch and cook. He used squid ink to collar his pasta. Yes, quite a lot of chefs do that. Can you catch squid on shore or do you need a boat for them? No, they can catch them off the shore. It's not a problem. They come right in because what they do every year, they come in to breed. So they're easy to catch off the harbour walls and stuff. Mrs. is at work, but the seagull poke on it. Dano. Right, we got a load of conger rigs here now. I just need to get some 15 or 10 pound line from upstairs. I've still got fishing tackle up in the other room at the moment. The missus look like a little Ellie Goulding. She's cute. There you go, guys. Got a bunch of conger rigs ready to go. All I've got to do is just tie some stuff on that and that's done. I'm going to leave those hanging up there. Beautiful. I hear squid are attracted to light at night. Are you allowed to use lights at night there? Yeah, yeah, we've got glow beads and we use all sorts to try and catch them with. UK, I'll be your driver. Oh, cheers, mate. What smash go out tonight? I might do, John. I'm tempted to just get the waders on, get a waterproof jacket on and just go for it. Been busy, I see. How's the weather there? The weather's horrible, mate. We've got wind, rain, you name it. I'm hoping it dies off a bit tonight and then I'll quickly make a run for it. I'll just bring one GoPro and I'll just film what I can, and then if I catch one or two, I can cook it tomorrow morning. That's my plan anyway. Do you go fishing for shrimp because they are quite small in the UK? Yeah, we fish for shrimp. Next video is a shrimp catch and cook. Same as crabs. Got a crab catch and cook as well. Any kids watching, don't smoke. It's silly. I wish I never started. Have you ever nearly died whilst fishing? I wouldn't say I nearly died. Probably when I hit my head on the rock and fell off that 6-foot drop. Like, I could have died then, but that was about it. Yeah, 41 the other day. Get a tiny 2-stroke generator. Dazzy, my dad's got big underwater lights, and I'm going to borrow those one time, and I'm going to get a car battery, and I'm going to put the car battery on my push bike, and I'm going to ride down there, and I'm going to wire it up to a car battery, and I'm going to shine up the water, see if that works. Nearly died on the way With me, yeah, you nearly killed me a couple of times, Inglorious. Do the big green lights make a difference from the shore at night? They attract the fish in closer. The fish and the squid. The weather was meant to be really bad here today. Oh yeah, it's bad here as well. Back to fishing after 5 years. Break. Oh, nice one. Thanks for the inspiration to get back out there and have a go. Nice one, Robert. I hope you do well, mate. Has the Portsmouth angler become a dad yet? He must have. So shout out to the Portsmouth angler and his new child. I quit smoking cigarettes 5 years ago and quit vape 4 years ago. Best decision yet. I want to give up as well, mate. I'm sick of smoking. I'm sick of it. Inglorious, when are you live next? Hopefully Inglorious goes live tonight. That'd be cool. That works wonders, Jay. You'll be pulling monsters out of the water with that light. Yeah, you know it, Dazzy. When are you live next, Dano? Probably triplets, whites, quite. Oh, David, eh? Any more metal detecting vids on the way at all, Smash? No, definitely not. Do you own a boat? No, I used to, Bobby. I used to have a few boats, but because I wasn't on the roads with a car or anything, it was a nightmare carrying the engine down the beach. So I got rid of my boat, sold my engines. Did you buy your quad? No, I need to save up for one, mate. Well, I'm not a rich lad, eh? I've got to save up for that sort of stuff. They're expensive. I guess you've moved your shed now, Smash. Yeah, I've moved it now, mate. I've got all of the fishing gear all set up. A lot of my spearfishing stuff's under here. I've got guns above my head. There we go, look. There's my spearfishing guns. There's my spearfishing floaty. My dad has a quad. Nice one. You can quit as I did, just stop cigarettes and pick up organic e-cig vape. I might do. But I'm more, I'll get to the point where I'll get fed up and then I just won't smoke anymore. That's the sort of person I am. If I'm fed up, I'll just go, boom, done. Nearly died when you hit that wall. Yeah, my shoulder died. Fred Thomas, how's it going, mate? Shed's now clean. It is very organised and clean, mate. Well, I've got that there. I wanted to make that smaller. What else am I going to do? Nice bit of stainless steel bar there. I could make a foraging hook out of that. You won't want to end. Yeah, that's it. Nice looking, mate. Back to the shed. Yeah, you know it. The Shed Chronicles begin. Need a chicken chaser bike. I love that your grinder is set up. Mine is still in the box. Yeah, I like that because like my knives and stuff, I've got big knives here that I like to sharpen quite often, and like my filleting knives, like a lot of people are like, why do you grind your filleting knife on the rocks? Like, so a lot of the time I'm not fussed about it. I'll just bring it in here, stick it on the grinder on both like the rough and the smooth one, then I'll put it over my oil stone. That's a well-used oil stone, that, and then it's good to go. It only takes me like 2 minutes. So yeah, that's why my knives get trashed. Keep the lobsters alive, or do they never make it past the cooking pot? Nah, usually the lobsters will get cooked straight away. Why not get a car, Jay? I I don't need a car. I really don't. Because a lot of the time I don't fish in rain and stuff. So if I've got a quad bike, I can tow my boat up and down the beach and I'm happy to go. Have you seen the foraging hooks at Mix? £7. They seem okay, but the hook and looks small. Yeah, they're quite bulky, aren't they, Pat? Yeah, they're not like the ones that we make. What's your best day so far this season? For what? Foraging or fishing, mate? Get a driver's license, you never regret it. Sup, Smash, Gulf Coast, USA. Good to see you. Cheers, buddy. Fishing, best day. Probably gilthead sessions. I love catching the gilthead. Seem quite heavy, to be fair. Yeah, they're massive, and the hook on them's massive. So trying to get that behind a lobster is going to be hard work. I'll chat for a little bit longer, guys, and then I'll end the live there. It's been a good live, this. Loads of good questions. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that. Dave, when I turn that grinder on, the whole shed goes blah. If you bought a new rod and reel, what would you get? Probably the same. Probably the same as I've got now. Because like I've broken a lot of rod and reels to get to these ones where they've actually lasted. So for a quad, you need a car license. No limit on size you can ride. You can get a quad bike here on a provisional license. Have different ones now. Small rubber handles. Oh, is it? Oh, cool. Great live. Cheers, mate. Listen to this thing, guys. Look. It's like a plane. Oh. How long have you known Sam for? I've known Sam for about 5.5 years, I think. Is your father a commercial fisherman or lobster or other occupation? He used to be. He was a commercial fisherman for 20 plus years. And he gave it up. And then, yeah, he's just had boats and stuff ever since, really. Drone would be cool. Sam's got a drone, but I'm not a big fan of drone footage. That's why I don't use it in the videos. I've done videos with drone footage before, but it wasn't really my thing, to be honest. Yeah, it's like a plane, that thing. Yeah, it's like a bloody Air Force jet taking off, that thing. But it doesn't have sharpened knives quick. I could just run it a couple of times and that's it. It's sharp. I need to do this as well as I need to fix my spearfishing floaty. I've had this for years now, like 4 or 5 years, and it's getting wrecked. So I need to. What I want to do is I want to shorten the net on it, and then I'll probably bind some string round. But I love this thing. I've had it for so long. I don't want to change it. And all I did is cut a hole in the middle and I put spider crabs and stuff in there when I find them. Or lobsters. Right, sound. I'm going to end the live there, guys. Yeah, it is. That's what it is. It's literally just a little wakeboard that we've cut a hole in. Start up a grinder tool. We have, I have a Smash Fishing page for Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Take care. Cheers, David, mate. Rubber car tyre tube and a milk crate works great too, Jay. Oh, sound, mate. Happy days. Right, take it easy, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We had a good chat. Nice one, Holly. See you later, Pat. Until next time. I'm not sure when I'll go live again, but I will do soon. See you later, Charlie. Sorry you got timed out, mate. Alright, see you later.